going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. I did not expect to be doing this live stream right now. I just finished my show, Toxic Femininity, on Midnight's Edge. And as we were closing out the show, a news dropped about Ezra Miller, of all people, that he's sorry. He's sorry. And I figured I'd go live on my channel and talk about it a little bit because I don't know if I'll have the time to do a video. So I figured I'd go live and just talk about it with you guys, get your thoughts on it. It's a pretty big deal. It's pretty big news about Ezra Miller. So, and I've been covering it on my channel. I don't know if you know, but I've been covering it quite a bit recently. His story is really, really crazy. So I figured why not go live, talk to you, get your thoughts, because this is who I do the show for. You guys in the chat who are here right now. So thank you for being here. I know it's very short notice of a live stream. Let's put some music on because apparently StreamYards lets me put music on now. So we can just chill out, have a conversation, talk about all the craziness that is Hollywood and Ezra Miller. What's going on, Brian? Hello. Hello, Phil. How are you? Brick Hardcastle's here. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's here. What's going on? I see you guys in the chat coming in. Let's put, yeah, I just realized that StreamYards can do music now. So why not? Why not? I hope you guys are having a good night. I've been having a good night, good day. It was a good day today. Yeah, it's free. It's royalty free music. They uploaded it on StreamYard, and so you can like kind of play like background music as you're talking. What's going on, Spike and Madness? And they got different types of musics. Like they have like rock, and I put the lo-fi on. This one's like night driving. I could turn it up a little bit more, but I usually turn it down because you want to hear me talk and you don't want to hear the music. So we could put night driving and pretend we're like driving together as I speak to you all. If you're driving, if you're chilling out, maybe you're having a bubble bath and listening to me. It's like those old school radios. Yeah, he's so sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry that I abused everybody. I don't think he apologized to anybody, by the way. Well, we'll talk about it. Lo-fi is good. All right. Gaming or what is sending a super sticker? What is it? I'm number one. It's a doggy going, I'm number one. Thank you for the super sticker. You are so lovely with that super sticker. I don't know why I got this like radio personality thing going right now. But yeah, so God, what is going on? What is going on with everybody? Do you have violins? That sounds appropriate. Hey, that's actually a good question. Let's see, what do we got? It says acoustic, cinematic, dance pop, daydreaming, feeding the ducks, into space, lo-fi, night driving, and rock. Maybe acoustic, cinematic? Let's see. No, that's like fairy music. No. This is not. We need like violin music. For real, though. Like a distant sound of a violin playing from far, far away. No, I'm not. No. We're not right now. We're not talking about fairy music and fairyland. That's not what we need. That's not the mood that we're trying to set here. The Feed the Ducks. Okay, let's see what the Feed the Ducks is like. What is Feeding the Ducks? What is the Feeding the Ducks music? I don't imagine, like this is supposed to be feeding the ducks, but I don't imagine anyone feeding the ducks would be listening to this kind of music. It's very upbeat. I'm feeding them ducks. Here you go, ducks. some bread. Oh yeah, we got some bread. What is this live streaming becoming now? I kind of like this music. I'm kind of feeling the feeding the ducks. Let's feed them ducks. Breaded. Oh yeah. Those ducks need to get unbreaded. Although I feel like this is where Ezra Miller is right now. He's in space or something. Just I don't know what he's doing. Oh boy. You could rap to this. I can't, because I'm not good at rap. Yeah, he's tripping balls. That's what he's doing. All right. Okay. I think we're ready. We're ready to talk about weirdo Ezra Miller. Okay. Let me just make sure. What do we got? What's going on in the chat here? Okay. We're good. Okay. Weirdo Ezra Miller time. Let's see. Where is this thing at? Okay. So Variety dropped this news. Variety. Of course it's Variety. It's got to be Variety. You got to have like some shillers doing some shilling. Here we go. So Variety comes out with this tweet. Exclusive. Let me turn off my lights so you guys can actually see. Ezra Miller has broken their silence about the troubling behavior that they have exhibited in recent years, which has led to a series of legal issues and assault and abuse allegations. Miller also apologized for their actions. Okay, excuse me. The series of legal issues and assault and abuse allegations. Let's be clear for a second, okay? The assault ones, they're not allegations, okay? They're not allegations. The dude threw a chair at a woman, okay? The dude choked a woman. These are not allegations. These are things that have happened. They have happened on video. There is video evidence of Ezra Miller choking a woman. Actually, shout out to my friend John Cox, who has this video uploaded on his channel from years ago. He uploaded this video and it's gotten over 1.7 million views. Guess what, Variety? These ain't no freaking allegations, because we've got stuff like this. From Ezra Miller.
Whoa, bro. You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. You want to learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
No, I'm sorry, but Ezra choking someone ain't no allegation, okay? This happened. Another thing that happened was when he threw a chair at someone. Another thing that happened was when he spat at someone. These are all recorded events. There's police recordings of these things. Now, some of these people have kind of decided to drop charges, not to press charges. They've decided to, for example, the couple that was the karaoke incident that happened, where he spat on the guy and mouthed off at the woman. They decided to get a restraining order, and then they dropped the restraining order. But these things are happened. They're not alleged. They happened. Alleged, as it were. Yes, these things happened. Rob Lee, thank you for the $1.99, says, you're hot, but talk about salt. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. I just don't understand. I don't understand what Variety is getting at by just saying, like, it's very dismissive. It's very dismissive kind of language here. The alleged, these are alleged allegations. I don't think they are. There's plenty of proof that shows that they're not alleged. He actually did assault people. Abuse allegations, now that's something else, because there's definitely abuse allegations with regards to Dakota Iron Eyes. There's definitely allegations from plenty of women in Iceland and different countries, like in Germany, who have talked, and I've covered on this channel about how he has abused these people, these women specifically. And they've come out and they've shared their stories, which again I've covered on this channel. So yes, I guess you can say that the abuse may be alleged, but the assault, especially the ones that have happened in the United States, they're not alleged. And same with the Iceland choking incident, that is not alleged. Justice Fat Seagal, some are alleged, some aren't. If you incorporate all of them, exactly. Some are alleged, some are not. But they're not really focusing on the some are not. They're focusing on the some that are. Matt G for $2. Hello, Matt G. Good to see you. He's trying out for a Star Wars role. Good God. They'll probably give him one too at this point. I mean, why not, right? Why not? So Ruin of House Roundhead. Hello, it's been a while since I've seen you. Thank you for the $5. Says, my cousin is a filmmaker and has worked with Ezra Miller on the set of some film. He never said anything about Ezra, only positive things. And you know what's weird, Sir Ruin, is that a lot of the stuff that I've read about Ezra Miller has been extremely positive, especially over the years. It's the really weird stuff that started happening with him with regards to like when people started kind of talking about him behaving badly was around a few years ago when he was doing that weird movie about the rape revenge fantasy movie. I believe that was one of the movies that there was some problems on the set, and then there was another one where, again, these are all like very recent movies other than The Flash that he's done, and the one that he did where it was about some sort of prison inmate movie. I haven't seen these movies, so I can't attest to like what they were like or anything like that, but there was a couple movies where people from the set started complaining about his behavior, like the fact that he started wearing outrageous costumes, like unicorn heads and like different kind of things like that. But most of the time, a lot of the cast, especially like on The Flash or Justice League or, a lot of the other movies that he's done, especially like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, when he was much younger and he was doing them, they have nothing but nice things to say about Ezra Miller. The director of that movie loved Ezra Miller. And so did the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The people who made We Need to Talk About Kevin loved him. Couldn't say a bad word about him. So there's been a definite, it seems like a gradual kind of I guess you would say downfall, but it seems kind of like that to me. It seems like he's kind of gradually been just deteriorating over the years. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by this super chat. Thank you for the $5. Leonard S., thank you so much for the 5, says, I looked up Miller in Wikipedia. Their pronouns is they. What do you think of this pronoun stuff? Will it stay around? I don't know. They want it to stay around. And by they, I mean whatever's at work right now, the leftist, Marxist, weird situation that is going on right now in Hollywood. That's something that they're pushing. Yes, Ezra Miller does go by they them. It's very difficult for me to call someone they them. So even when someone goes by they them like Ezra Miller, I try to replace the pronoun part by their name if I can help it, or say this person instead of calling them they then, because I honestly don't want to play the game. Like I'm just it's not I don't believe in this kind of stuff. I believe in biology. I don't think that I'm very much in line with what Jordan Peterson has had to say about the whole pronoun situation. I mean, if I meet someone in the street, and like if I know someone in person and they ask me to refer to them as they them or something, I will probably try and be nice and do it if I can. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to, I don't know. I think it's all very weird. I think it's all very weird, and I don't know if they'll stay around. I hope not. I hope it's a fad that will go away. But I can tell you this, as an English major and someone who has, I got my English as one of the reasons I moved to Mexico was because I wanted to be an English teacher. So as someone who's dedicated their life to grammar for the most part, it's very difficult to read sentences that are very incorrect. Like, they're just written like when you're using they them pronouns. It's hell to read any article or anything like that. It's too damn confusing. It's too damn confusing, and I feel like there's a new pronoun every other day, and I don't want to play the game. That's how I feel about it. Justice Fat Seagal says, I highly doubt it's a pronouns thing. It's the group he's associated with. And that's the other aspect of it, right? Because there are different alarming things about Ezra Miller that I've covered on this channel. There's been, he has a history. This is a person that has been involved in Hollywood for pretty much all their life. And I think that they've been indoctrinated, so to speak, in that kind of life for a very, very long time. And it's very sad. These people, a lot of these people who are predators in Hollywood and places like that, take advantage of people like Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller, for the most part, was a victim. I think he was a victim for a long time. It's just that, like I said, these things are like a gradual downfall, right? Things add up, and I think he's involved with certain people that are very bad, like people we can't even talk about on YouTube. These are the things that a lot of these child stars get involved in, and they just deteriorate over and over and over. And it's really sad to see. I feel like we need to change these feeding ducks music. Let's change it. Let's go back to the lo-fi. I feel like it was way too upbeat for what we're talking about. So yeah, it's just, and I mean, Spike is calling it, man. Spike is calling it. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I think too, Spike. I do. I really do. I think it's all very, very closely associated with stuff like that. You can't use the name. It's very line crossed. Rob Lee, thank you so much for the $4.99, says he uses pronouns as a shield. He's effed up. Also, you're beautiful. One more thing. Better Call Saul. Yes, I really do have to watch that show. I have never seen it. I've seen Breaking Bad, but I've never been a big fan of spin-off shows. So I've never checked it out, but I've heard from plenty of people, including Gary from Dark Product, that it's a really great show, and Mahler. So I will have to watch it when I get a chance. Thank you for that. I think he does use. I don't see. That's the thing. A lot of people say that he uses the pronouns as a shield. I don't know if he does. I think Ezra Miller is one of those people who, for the lack of a better word, do you guys remember like back in the day when we like it used to be LGBTQ Like, do you guys remember that? Like, and then they added like all these other letters to it. But for the most part, Ezra Miller was the Q in the LGBTQ. He's always been very queer. It was a thing. Like being queer was a thing. To basically kind of like not know which way you swing, and being weird, and being kind of like just out there, and kind of like on the line. I think that Ezra was always queer. It's just one of those things that he's just um and then and as time went on and this whole like pronoun thing came to be, I think that that's something that they decided to go with. I think they decided to like kind of be like, oh, okay, well then I guess that's me. I guess that's the thing that I am. But from all the stuff that I've read, Ezra's always been very strange, very weird. I mean, if anyone was going to be a they, them, it would be someone like Ezra Miller, because they've literally been like that all their life. So I don't really know if he's using it per se, because I do think that there's a lot of people that do use it per se. Like I think that there's a lot of people that use it, and not necessarily even for like famous people. I'm talking about just regular people who claim that they're part of the alphabet crowd to get jobs or get special treatment. I do think that. I don't know if Ezra's one of those people. Maybe it's possible, but I think that there's definitely a lot of evidence that he's weird. He's weird. He's always been weird. Way before the pronoun thing was a thing, he was weird. So I don't know. I think he was always queer. Hey, Stomp Rat, good to see you. What's going on, everybody? More people are coming in. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Please smash the like. What is queer? Does it mean he's into men? Queer used to be no, because gay means that you're gay. Queer means you don't really know what you are. It was just the thing that you're weird. You're experimenting. You could be with men. You could be with women. And then they add bi, and then that's like when you like both. But queer was always like just means odd, like you're strange. You're not necessarily like for one team or the other. You're kind of like a swinger. You can go with whatever. You could even be a furry. You could have kinks, or you could be into like certain things. It just means you're queer. It means you're different. And I think that that's one of the things that to me kind of left, because queer was an umbrella term, and now it's like very not umbrella anymore. It's like, oh, you're either this or you're either that. It means odd. It for the longest time, queer meant odd. You're queer. You stand out. You're different. That's the way that I always perceived Ezra Miller to be. Like even when I was watching movies like the one he did about the wallflower one. That one, I thought he was queer for the longest time. It means you're gay. Oh boy. Does it mean that?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
The funny part is somebody just said something very interesting. Hold on. Raptors 50 says, so Ezra Miller finally admitted he has mental issues. Again, this is an interesting part of the whole thing. Ezra Miller has always admitted to having mental issues. Again, on videos that I've covered on this channel, he's talked about how he's always struggled with mental illness. One of his, because Ezra Miller is always has been part of a band as well. He has a band called The Sins of the Illustrious Father, And he's done plenty of interviews with especially those guys where he talks about how he has had mental illness for all his stuff. He struggled with mental illness. So it's not that he's finally admitting. This is not news to anyone that knows Ezra Miller or has done any studies. They know that Ezra Miller has mental illness. Ezra Miller knows that they have that mental illness. He's talked about it. He's talked about it for a lot of times. So we'll go into the apology a little bit here now. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life, Ezra said. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I'm suffering complex mental health issues. He's always understood this. This is not a new thing. This is why it shows me that this is not written by Ezra Miller. These are words of a publicist or words of someone that's written it for him, whether that's publicist or whether that's WB's publicist or whether that's some sort of representative from WB. It just shows me that this is not Ezra Miller's words, because again, he has admitted to having mental illness for a long time. It's not a new thing. So for this to be like, I have now realized, I now understand that I'm suffering from complex mental health issues, this is not new. He's known this for a long time. And I've begun ongoing treatment. Again, it shows me that this is something that WB has forced him to do. I don't think that this is his choice. They've probably given him an ultimatum. Like, you're either going to get helped forcefully or we're scrapping the movie, man. Like, we're done. I think that this is one of those choices. And maybe not, I don't know, but I think that this is I definitely don't think that these are Ezra's words. I don't think they're Ezra's words at all. Justice says, but it probably took weeks of sobriety to get it out. You mean the apology? Like, if he's sober now? I don't know. Maybe, but I mean, like a month. What was it? May? So we're in August now. May was 3 months ago. So 3 months ago, he was allegedly breaking into somebody's house and stealing booze bottles. So what does that mean then? Does that mean that he's been only sober for like a month or so? I don't know. I don't think that he would be. I don't know. I don't think he is. Justice says Zaslav and Horn probably gave this a last-ditch chance since Flash costs so much and already effed over Keaton and other actors and actresses. Maybe, but I definitely don't buy that this is Ezra Miller's choice or doing. I don't think so. Did I just see? Oh, I thought I saw somebody I knew. But no, it's not the same person. Yeah, radio quiet. So the article goes on. I want to apologize to everyone, or the quote unquote apology goes on. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. Ezra Miller says, I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to healthy and safe and productive stage in my life. Look, this is such a non-apology. Because wouldn't you at least like be like, I want to apologize to that woman in Iceland that I choked. I don't know. Like, it just seems like the apology is such a non-apology that like, it's just lip service. That's what it's coming off as. Like, it's not coming off as this like, I'm genuinely sorry. Did you guys see Will Smith's apology video? This is almost as bad as that, but Will Smith's was a little bit worse. Because this is not even him. This is literally written for him. I don't even think he has anything to do with it. They're probably like, this is what we wrote. This is what we're releasing. This is what we're giving to Variety. And he's like, okay. Like, what else is he gonna say? No, I'm not sorry. That's what he's gonna say. Like, yeah, no. Like, don't. I'm not sorry for choking a bitch. He sure as hell isn't sorry for doing this.
Hi, this is Ezra Miller, aka the Bengal Ghouls, the Mad Goose Wizard, and this is a message for the Beulahville chapter of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan. Hello, first of all, how are y'all doing? It's me. Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns. Okay? Otherwise, keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, and you know what I'm talking about. And then, we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. Okay, talk to you soon, okay? Bye!
Yeah, I don't know. He just doesn't seem like a type of guy to be like, yes, sorry. He's more like, sorry, not sorry. I'll choke another bitch. Hey, Script Doctor, good to see you. It says, this is a third-party PR team that has come in to help Ezra at WB's request. Right on, dude. Right on. That's what I think, too. It seems like definitely some sort of PR team or something. Like, definitely. I don't think this is him writing it. I don't think so. I think you're right. Matt G for $2 says, he's so whacked, he probably thinks he hit Chris Rock. Yes. He's so weird. And these are the people that succeed the most in Hollywood. These are the people that succeed the most. The weirder you are, man, the weirder you are, and the weirder shit you're willing to do. I'll tell you that much right now. I can tell you that much right now. But yeah, back to like it. I think Script Doctor's nailing it here on this one, man. This is a third-party PR team that's come to help Ezra at WB's request. It's very, very possible. It's very possible. I just don't see how it could be anything else but this. I don't see how it could be anything else but this. I am a little surprised. I guess I will say this. I thought Zaslav was going to have a little bit more balls. Like, I thought he was going to cancel the movie. I did. I thought he was going to be like, you know what? Fuck this dude. Like, especially like after that whole thing came out like a week ago where he was busted for like breaking into somebody's house for stealing alcohol or whatever. I really thought Zaslav was going to be like, you know what? Like, I'm fucking over this. Like, I'm over this. But because he didn't, it makes me think, like, there's some weird-ass stuff going on at WB. Maybe some crazy casting couch scenarios. Maybe Ezra Miller sucked off, like, several of the WB people or maybe DC people. I don't know. But maybe he knows where their moles are and stuff. And so they're like, maybe he's sucked off Zaslav. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Who knows? He wasn't busted. He was charged for May. Well, either way, like around May, he broke into that person's house. Unless you're saying like, what do you mean charged for May? Like, when did the crime happen? When did the crime happen? September is his arrangement. It is. I know it is. Lots of people would, Script Doctor says, lots of people would prefer to have been seen Flash canceled. But the brass at WBD is banking more on Keaton and Affleck to push that film. I think it's a mistake as Ezra has zero credibility now. I agree with this. I don't think Batfleck and Keaton are going to be able to save this film. And in fact, I think it's kind of bad for them. It's a bad look. It's like, why would you want to be associated with a movie that has this dude in it? I would be like, especially like somebody like Keaton, who you're making your return as Batman and you're associated with this dude, with this.
Hi, this is Ezra.
No, Keaton, no. I feel like stop. And if they might be really counting on, Keaton and Affleck to pull this movie through. Will it? Do you guys think that the diehard DC fans are going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go anyway. We're going to go support Ezra in his weird, also May. Okay, so May, the crime happened. Do you think that the DC fans are going to be like, you know what? Yeah. Ezra Miller said he's sorry. He's getting help. Let's go watch this movie because Keaton's in it. So I don't know. Okay, so this is a good point. Emotionally unstable amphetamine. Wait, is that you, Tina? Because I saw your little icon and I was like, is that Tina? But then your name is emotionally unstable amphetamine. So I was like, wait, that's not Tina. But it is you. I think it's you. So apparently, it says apparently the movie is testing well with audiences, so maybe it's worth a gamble for the studio. That's interesting. I had not heard that the movie is doing well with test screenings, because I mean they based on the cancellation of Batgirl for the test screening thing, because apparently that tested like awful. So maybe. That it is you. Okay, good. Hi. Good to see you. Keaton still in Flash was replaced with with Affleck and Aquaman. Ah, yeah, that's true. All these DC movies are like in hell right now. Like, what is going on with DC? Let's see. I want to apologize to everyone I've alarmed and upset. Okay, we read that part. Ezra Miller's role in DC franchise has been overshadowed by their off-screen behavior. Okay, we know this part. Most recently, Miller was charged with felony burglary in Vermont. That's the one I was talking about, after the state police investigated an incident involving several bottles of alcohol being taken from residents while homeowners were not present. Now, that again, it's interesting to know that apparently he was caught with footage. Like, there was footage of him stealing breaking this person's house. So I think that, like, I wonder why they haven't released the footage. I do wonder that. Because usually, I mean, TMZ is like first on the scenes when that kind of stuff happens. So I'm kind of curious as to why there's been no footage released of that. Unknown as, yes, Chris Gore and the critics are saying it's fun as a Back to the Future, but with Flash. Wow. Interesting. I don't know if I ever want to watch this movie, though. Like, I mean, he's such a freak. Let's see. Did the article say anything else? Like, the actual article? Did it give any more info that we need to know about? I like how they use the most normal photo that they can find of him. Because they they want to paint this image that Ezra's like this, like, misunderstood. Like, he's so misunderstood. Look how handsome he is. He's normal. You know? Whereas, if you go type Ezra Miller in Google, let's just take a gander at the type of pictures that we see from Ezra Miller when you type Ezra Miller in Google. You got, okay, this is somewhat normal. There's this weirdo here. There's this one here. I mean, look at this guy. He's very colorful, right? But they go and like put the most normal image that they can possibly find of him to be like, nah, he's normal, you guys. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's apologizing. Leave Ezra alone. Look at him. This picture is really old too. I think it is anyway. Maybe it's not. Let's see. In a statement provided to Variety by a representative of the actor. In a statement provided to Variety by a representative of the actor, Miller broke their silence about troubling behavior that they have exhibited in years, which has led to the series of legal issues, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we already know it's through a fucking proxy. It's through a proxy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yep. We've read all this. Yep. Okay. So it's the same article, just posted in like the Facebook or the Twitter way. Use a different search engine. Nah, not for Ezra Miller. Like, who cares? He's just it's just to see what pictures would show up on Google. Script Doctor says the next few years at WB are going to be pretty nuts. I suspect there's going to be a lot of changes in direction for their property. Well, I think there was some more firings today. Actually, I heard. Interesting that you bring that up, because there was this bit of news like right before this whole Ezra Miller thing dropped. Where did it go? I posted this somewhere. Hold on a second. Ah, there it is. Oh, wait, it wasn't. Never mind. It wasn't WB. I made a mistake. I thought it was WB, but it wasn't. It was HBO Max. Because it was this post that says the dreaded post-merger of Warner Bros. Well, it was Warner Bros. Discovery layoffs have reached the programming operation overseas by HBO and HBO Max Chief Content Officer Casey Bloys. Overall, 14% of the staff, approximately 70 people, are being laid off today. So that was earlier this evening before this Ezra Miller situation happened. And they were talking about layoffs. So is this what you mean by that? Because they are firing people already. That includes Max non-fictional originals, international acquisition, casting, and previously reported live-action family originals, which are being either scaled back significantly or essentially eliminated. Deadline here is the layoffs are being done via video conferences this morning. The cuts are part of the WBD leadership's pledge to find at least $3 billion in savings. Wow. Going forward, existing Max unscripted series will continue or premiere as planned. And if they are performing well, they will stay on. HBO Max's reality slate includes shows such as Selena Plus Chef, which has been renewed for fourth season. I don't watch those kind of shows. So quality means quality. Quality is what matters. Quality is what Casey and the team is delivering. It is best team in the business. We're doubling down on that HBO team, Zaslav said. We're going to spend dramatically more this year and the next year. So there you go. So it seems like you're right, Script Doctor, and things are definitely happening. I mean, if they're looking for quality, but they're still thinking like, oh, I'm just going to still go with Ezra Miller's Flash. Not really sure. I'm not really sure how those two align. Unless what you guys are saying is true and the movie is actually good. And the only thing that's bad about it is the casting of Ezra Miller, which, I mean, I don't know why they even did that. Like, why even cast Ezra Miller to begin with? He's a terrible Flash. Like it was just a bad choice. Like I would never have casted Ezra Miller as the Flash. Not in a million years. I always thought he should have been Reverse Flash because he's like kind of evil. Hey, Hetty, good to see you. Aw, thanks. That's a sweet comment. Hey, Teresa. What's going on? Good to see you. Not only that, it's good, Nina. It's pivotal for the next 10 years of the DCEU plan. And that's something else, right? Because they talked about how they want to make that 10-year plan. I think it's a little too late, personally. Because it's like... but I mean... who knows? I guess the demand is still there. The demand is still there. I just don't know how relevant superhero movies are going to be like 10 years. Like, do you guys think that in 10 years people are still going to be like, yeah, let's go to another fucking Superman movie. And this time he's like, you know, it's his gay cousin that's Superman or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Script doctor said if the movies are great, they'll keep making them. Well, I mean, but they haven't been great though. That's the thing. They've been fucking terrible. So like I just don't I think like I don't know. I think the novelty is going to wear off at some point. I just like, especially when it comes to like, I mean, Marvel is just like headed like into the dumpster. It's like a fucking dumpster fire right now. Like, yeah, maybe DC will have a hope if they can actually get their ish together and like cast a really good Batman. I mean, I'm sorry, but forget Pattinson's Batman. Okay. That wasn't great. Like it was all right. But he wasn't a great Batman. Like, maybe if they can get another great Batman or a great Superman like Henry Cavill, maybe. Like, maybe they can keep it going for 10 years. But 10 years? Off what? Like, no-name superheroes nobody gives a shit about? Like, Flagmaster or whatever the fuck it was? Like, who cares? Who cares about these movies? I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. Because the main superheroes people care about is Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Really, like, you know, and somewhat Flash, but not even like that much. Yeah, like Taskmaster. Like, are people going to care about Taskmaster? I don't know. Yeah, but Spider-Man is not DCEU, dude. Spider-Man's MCU. I don't know. I think maybe like Spider-Man could do well for a while because Spider-Man's Spider-Man. But like, I don't know, DC. I don't know. You said that's true. I did say heroes. But that's the only thing that would do well is Spider-Man. Like, who fucking cares? Spider-Man has done well forever. Spider-Man's a household name. That's always going to do well. But 10 years? I don't know. Morbius didn't do so great. Yeah, I mean, Morbius didn't do so great. I think, like, that's the other thing, too. Like, are they going to have... Like, what are we talking about here? Like, is it... I don't know. I just feel like... I definitely think the MCU has been just complete and utter disaster. I just don't see the next phase of the MCU being great. And so far, with the exception of like maybe Shazam 2, what's exciting about the DCEU? Like, okay, like Shazam 2, and that's okay, like maybe. But like what else? What was the other thing? Oh, Black Adam. Like the only other thing is Black Adam that's coming out. And like, is Black Adam gonna be like that type of movie that people are like, yeah, let's go see Black Adam, fucking rock, fucking Black Adam, yeah. I don't know, man. Is it sustainable to take for 10 years? I don't know about that. You're gonna need a good Superman and you're gonna need a good Batman if you're gonna keep going with this. Oh, and then they like what announced the Joker 2 that's gonna be a musical with Lady Gaga. I mean, come on, you know? I'm not sure if there was a Batman animated series coming out, so I think there is. I think there is. I don't know. Like I'm dying to go see fucking God knows, like fucking Black Adam. Yeah, no. Clint Torres for $2. Oh my God. Says, please tell me they're race swapping Black Adam. Well, he's supposed to be The Rock, right? So I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be The Rock, from what I understand. So I don't know anything about it. I don't know. Everything is woke, man. Everything is woke. What isn't woke anymore, especially when it comes to like DC stuff? Like, you guys want to see what I just saw? Like literally right before I started this live stream. And like right before it, I just saw this. This is apparently a panel from a comic book from DC. This guy says, moments like these at comics just make me want to go and find the nearest flagpole and salute Finland's flag. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell that means. But I did retweet it because of this. Because what in the hell is this? Like, this person's like, Liz, this is Cassie. She, her. Cassie, this is Liz. They, them. I'm guessing you didn't come to study chemistry with us. So if this is the stuff that DC is putting out, like, is their movies like really gonna have any hope? Like, what am I looking at here? What are they basing anything on anymore? Is that what's gonna be like the next, like, you know, Batman movie? This is Batman. His pronouns are like he, him. This is like Robin, and he goes by they, them, because, you know, he's gay now. I don't understand. Where is all this going? Because if this is where we're headed, just stop. Just full stop, man. Just full fucking stop. Well, blah says, so much darkness, Nina, so much negativity. How about we take a break? Maybe a video of a cat dreaming of owning a bicycle. Well, I do a good news show on Fridays at 2:45 Eastern. So if you're sick of all the crazy world, crazy news, come and hang out with me on Fridays and you'll see some good news. There's lots of good news on my channel. That's Fridays. Yes, that's Fridays. That happens on Fridays, where we talk about good things and talk about animal videos and all sorts of good things. But today we're talking about this fucking shit. I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm sick of this stuff. I don't know how DC fans are taking this kind of stuff. Like, comic book fans, I would be freaking livid. Like, no wonder Gary's over it, you know? It's just, it's just one thing after another. And if this is the way DC is going, I don't see any hope in that company. I think that company is gonna freaking go to shit. It already has. Let me quickly check and make sure there's no member messages or anything before I keep rambling. No, we're good. Yeah, exactly. Look at Eric July. Eric July is, you know, and shout out to Eric because he's the one that says, you know, DC equals dead company. And I freaking totally agree. DC does equal dead company at this point. It's like they're going nowhere. They're going nowhere. And so you know, and look at his comic books. This is why he's making over $3 million on this one. You know, it on his comic book. Flaw's like, okay, let's pretend it's Friday for 5 minutes. All right, for 5 minutes. Okay, fine. For 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, I will show you something interesting. Let's see here. What did I see that was sweet? Oh my god, this was so sweet. Okay, here we go. I'll show you this one for 5 minutes. Well, it's not even 5 minutes. I'll just show you one video. Preview for Infinite Hope today. It says Mama Panda carries her little cub by the ear, and as her child grows, old habits die hard. I died with this. I have to mute it though, because they'll definitely claim this. They're definitely gonna claim this. Look, it's a baby panda. It's a baby. It's a baby panda. And then they bring it like it's the time flies. Then it's a baby. And he picks it up. She picks it up again. She's like, "Come here." And then she tries to do it again. But then look, she can't do it anymore because the baby is too big now. The baby is too big. Oh, the baby. So cute. There you go. There you go. That's a preview for what's to come on Friday. You're welcome, hun. You're welcome. Matt G for $2 says for X-Men was a third party till Disney bought them. Brought them? I think he meant bought them, but yeah. Speaking of which, I think there's like a Disney Plus X-Men animated show being made. Now, I don't know if they're like redoing like the X-Men like the one we like from the 90s, Disney Plus X-Men animated. Or if it's like a new one. But they were talking about how there's X-Men going to be on Disney Plus. Maybe it is the old one. Because it says X-Men 97. So I'm guessing that's the old one. I don't think they're remaking it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, X-Men 97, you guys. That's right. Is that the same one? Is that the same one that we all know and love? Or is that like a new thing? I don't know. This is it. So this is which is currently streaming on Disney Plus. Was not available out of 2023. The animated series from the Marvel Studios explores new stories in the iconic 90s timeline of the original series written by executive producers. Okay, so it's new stories. That is concerning. Because that to me means, oh, this is going to be one of those shows where, you know, Logan is gay with Cyclops, you know? I don't know. Yeah. X-Men name is outdated. Marvel executive Victoria Alonso. Yep. So, but that's what they're saying. Animated series from Marvel Studios explore new stories in the iconic 90s timeline of the original series written by executive producer Bo DeMeo. To celebrate the first 2 years of the service and all the new content to come, Disney Plus is inviting fans to join community with a special limited time offer from now until Sunday, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? So that's what I'm getting from this. Am I wrong? Yeah, new stories equals woke stories. Usually that's exactly what that means. Am I wrong with this? If I'm wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, reimagine again. They are fox using on real day event or focusing on real day events, and people involved are very anti-Orange Man. So exact that type of storytelling. Oh no! So that all sounds fucking bad. That all sounds fucking bad. Oh no! So I called it then. They're reimagining it, a retelling of these stories. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. So thank you for that super chat, Matt G. Because we all know that the fucking 90s X-Men was the freaking best. But they're like, no. Let's think of new storylines where everyone's gay together. The X-Men have an orgy. That's going to be our new show, and we're going to market it towards kids. Fucking kill me. I'm over it. In this X-Men, Magneto and Xavier get together finally. Our pronouns are X, they. Our pronouns are X. That's what our pronouns are. X orgy? X or G? It's Professor Xorgy. Oh my god. It's the X-Men. Oh my god. We're going to make the best X people ever. X people, because men makeup equals patriarchy. So you can't say men anymore. It's now X people.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women. Sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Man, I tell ya, the mutants. My pronouns are mutants. Get the fuck out of here with that. So stupid. I'm so over this shit, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually getting over it. And you guys, there was a time. I'll tell you this right now. There was a time when I didn't have my YouTube channel, when I was really into superhero movies and stories. And I would be ecstatic, so excited to learn of a new Marvel movie. What's the next Marvel movie? What's the next Captain America? What's the next Iron Man? What's the next Thor? When is it coming out? What's the next one? I need it. I want it. I want to talk about it. I want to watch it. Now every time I hear about these shows, it's just complete dread. That's all I ever feel now is dread. Oh, the second you guys said X-Men 97, I was like, what are they destroying now? What are they destroying now? What? I'm done. I cannot anymore. I'm fucking done. This is what I'm talking about. How can this go on for another 10 years? How can this go on for another 10 years? There's no fucking way. There's no more characters left to gay up, okay? Everyone's gay now. Like everyone's something. There's no more. And then they're gonna make new ones. And they're gonna be like, okay, these are our new fucking characters that are fucking gay and this and that and the other and fucking whatever. And we're gonna be left all just, well, where the fuck is the fucking Batman movie that I liked? Like, what the hell? Where has it all gone? What has happened to everyone? Like, I'm just like, there's a point, you know, where you get to that, yeah, like, I'm fucking mad. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Is it gonna give? Is it gonna give at any point? I'm fucking done. I can't handle this shit anymore. I saw that, Neil. I saw the post being posted about, like, you know, about that dog. And we know what they did to that fucking dog. It's fucking gross. Like, I'm just so sick of it, you know? And then they came out with Wonder Woman, and I was like, oh, Wonder Woman's so great. I liked Wonder Woman. You know, aside the third act, you know, Wonder Woman was pretty fucking good. You know, Wonder Woman was pretty fucking awesome. Then it came out with Man of Steel. And even though I didn't like Man of Steel, I was like, look at that man. Look at that beautiful, amazing man. Look at this, just the embodiment of Superman. This man that is just everything. Even though I didn't like the story, I was like, I could see this Superman, you know? This is Superman. He is the Superman. This is what everyone's been waiting for. To see this beautiful human being that is the embodiment of Superman. Now, I didn't like the Snyder Cut version. I would have liked something lighthearted and much better in terms of my Superman movie, but I'm fine with it. At this point, it's like, I'm fine with that. I'm okay. You know, I'll take the fucking Snyder Cut. I'm fucking over this shit, you guys. Test site for $20. Thank you. Says, I know you guys are busy and already have multiple stuff you're working on. But the Real BBC and FNT and Drinker are all unique in your own ways. It'd be great to see you all characters in an anthology or miniseries comics. That's a really cool idea. I hope somebody makes something like that. Maybe someone's already working on something like that. We don't know. But hey, that's a good idea. We definitely need more creators out there. We definitely need more creators to step up and, you know, just create some stuff, you guys. Create some stuff. Take a page out of Eric July's book, because we're not going to have anything left. By the time these people are done just destroying all these beloved IPs, by the time they're fucking done with it, it'll be a fucking just Deadville. Like, it'll be just nothing. It'll be like this fucking, what's it called? I can't even think of words now. The words are not even coming to me anymore. It's like a devastated wasteland, like from Mad Max, where like all you can see is nothing, and there's a fucking tumbleweed going by. That's the word I was looking for. Fucking tumbleweed. That's where DC, Marvel, and all these people are headed. So if you really want good stuff, you got to start creating some fucking good stuff. Take a page out of Eric July's book and create something yourselves. Because I mean, at this point, I'm gonna start doing some shit too. I'm done. I'm over it. Yes, a post-nuclear wasteland. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's gonna be nothing left. Hell yeah, I would be Black Cat. I have already been the Black Cat. I did that as a Halloween costume a few years ago. Have you not seen it? Maybe you have seen it. I'll show it to you again, just in case. For those people that have not seen it, I did do a cosplay of the Black Cat several years ago. Let's see if I can log in to my Instagram account. Let's see. Switch accounts. It's on my other account, if I can log into it. Let's see. Yes. Here it is. I never log into this Instagram account anymore. It's been a while. This is old stuff. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. There it is. I found it. Black Cat's my favorite superhero. Well, in the Spider-Man universe. In Marvel. Black Cat. So there I am with my friend, and she went on X-23 because I was like, let's go ahead. This when I was so into Marvel, I was like, let's go ahead as Marvel girls, and I'll be Black Cat. And she was like, well, I don't know anything about Marvel. Like, what should I be? And I need a fucking easy costume. I can't deal with doing crazy shit. So I was like, why don't you go as X-23? And she was like, who the fuck is X-23? And I was like, it's like Wolverine's. It's like Wolverine's daughter, kind of. And she was like, Wolverine is a daughter? And I was like, yeah. And she's fucking awesome. So you should go as X-23. So she did. And so we went as X-23 together. And we had a lot of fun. There is me as the Black Cat. It's great, right? It was a good time. It's a good time. Good memories. I love that so hard. Yeah, I'm the Black Cat. I'm the black one. I'm the one with the white hair. But thank you so much, Chess Site, for your $20. Very generous. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Len H says you look yummy. Thanks. Oh my god. I have to think about Halloween costumes soon, actually. I've been wondering about what I should go as. I was thinking about going as possibly either Sailor Moon or Queen Serenity. But I don't know if I haven't committed yet. Another thing I was thinking about was Wonder Woman. The Gal Gadot one. The Gal Gadot Wonder Woman costume. I think it would look good on me. But I don't know. But I've always thought, I really wanted to go as Queen Serenity for, a long time. But I don't know. I don't know if I should go as Queen Serenity now. Because I'm I feel I don't know. You should go as? Bro, I'm not buying myself a fat suit. No. Hell no. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about either Wonder Woman or Sailor Moon or Queen Serenity. Like her version of Queen Serenity, like Princess Serenity, like Neo. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I've always wanted to do this costume. Like this one here. But I would have to commit. I haven't committed yet. This one here. Or her other one, this one. Oh my god, I bought this, you guys. This is coming. I'm so excited. But yeah, I don't know. God, what a pretty image this is. I want this as a poster. That's beautiful. It's not very like skin though, you know? Like I feel like I have like, I don't know. I feel like I should I should slut it up a little bit more. I don't know though. Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike. Who's that? Hey. I don't know if I want to do people I don't know. Oh, her. No. No, I'm not feeling that. It's just not me. Dark Phoenix? I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, Faye Valentine. I've always wanted to go as Faye too. That was another thing. Like I've always wanted to go as Sailor Moon, Princess Serenity. Faye's been one that I've always wanted to do as well. What am I doing Ghost in the Shell too? Red Sonja? I don't know if I would look good with red hair. Like super red hair. I don't know. I don't know. I had to think about all of this. Maybe I'll do a poll when we get closer to. Like I'll like narrow it down and then I'll do a poll. What? Mina says it's cute that Nina's keeping her urges in check. What urges? But you know what though? You're right, because I have this thing down here. Well, I'll just like squeeze it if I get mad. What the hell was that? Oh. This thing was like stuck to it. It was like a bobby pin. And it was like stuck to it and it fell on me. And I thought it was a bug. And I was about to freak out. But then I'm not going to freak out. This is for the urges. This is for the urges to smash shit. Like when I hear like, we're reimagining the X-Men. Go fuck yourselves. Ooh, that would be kind of crazy. Now that's slutty, Darren. That's slutty. That would be difficult though. Like that would be a difficult costume to like. Cause okay, so last year when I went as Laura Croft, I went to places and I like took pictures and stuff. I couldn't do that with Lilu. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm like showing way too much. But then again, I don't know, maybe. Clint Torres for $2 says, I thought you were talking about me for a second. Oh my God. Is that you, Russell Hall? I feel like that's you. Only you have weird names like that. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Go as Gladriel. You mean like the new one or like the old one? The cool, like the awesome Gladriel or like Gladriel? Which Gladriel are you talking about? You know, I could probably, if I really wanted to go it up, I could probably go as the fucking Dwarf of Color lady because apparently she's half Persian. So I can like just, if I wanted to like terrify people, I could just go as the Dwarf of Color. Oh my God. Test site, thank you so much for the $10. Says, there's a U to, what? There's a U to as, there's a drinker to Mahler. Aw. Who would you team up out of the gang? That would be an odd pair up for odd mismatch duo adventure. I'd say Nina and Razor Fist would be a good duo. Whoa, that's crazy. Me and Razor Fist, that's so fucking weird because I'm not metal at all. Like that is one of the things that I'm not is metal. Like I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Like I you know, and I've had like a phase when I was younger where I was into like the hard rock and metal. Like I've gone to mosh pits and stuff. And after you go to a couple mosh pits and then you get like completely fucking sloshed, and also, just get hurt in a mosh pit, then you're kind of over it. Like I was over like metal after I was like 14. Like I was like, okay, I'm done. That was like my metal goth phase. You know when kids were kids and actually went through like stuff and like expressed our emotions through music? Like I had my goth phase and my metal phase and like all this stuff. But like at some point I was done. Like when I stopped being like emo teenager, I was like, okay, I'm over this now. But I get it. Like I like no disrespect. So I think that's a really cool pair up because we're so opposites. Like we're very, very opposite, Razor Fist and I. Because I'm more of like the cool hip hop / R&B / lo-fi / house girl. And he's like the complete opposite. He's like the like crazy rage rock, like, which I love. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's definitely like we're complete opposites in that sense. That's cool though. That's a cool duo. But that's me. That's just me. Clint Torres, thank you so much for the $2. Says, you know exactly who I am. I'm your old friend. Get out of here. It is Russell Hall. Thanks, Russell, for the $2. Hip hop sucks. It does now, but it used to be very good. Back in the 90s. I mean, like hip hop doesn't quite exist anymore because everything is like auto-tune now. Who's the best in hip hop? I mean, I don't know. I used to love a lot of people, but I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. Like Boys to Men, I guess. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of good hip hop artists. I love like 90s hip hop. Like Mace and, freaking, I don't know, like so Eazy-E. That's not really, that Eazy-E's was more like rap though. Can't think of any names right now off the top of my head. Once the stream is over, I'll think of all these artists. I'll be like, I knew all these artists, but I didn't say anything. What's that one that's like, Backstreet? I think so. Get down, good Lord. Maybe I'll go down over town. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's right. Blackstreet. I thought it was Backstreet for some reason. No diggity, no doubt. Those were the good old days. Some good songs. I mean, obviously, I love Tupac, but that's not hip hop. That's like rap. That's rap. Tupac was like my favorite artist growing up for a long time. I love A Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest is like my jam. Like every time Tribe Called Quest comes on, I'm just like, yeah, Tribe Called Quest. Esme, hi Esme. For $5 says, hey, hi, you're awake? You're crazy, but still miss going back to sleep though. I haven't grown out of Breaking Benjamin because they are consistent. Aw, well, good to see you. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, Esme. Have a good sleep. I also love jazz. I fucking love jazz. When I was in high school, I played the alto sax because I love jazz. But that's what I mean. I have a lot of like my taste in music is very like that versus like rock and metal. I hope you have very sweet dreams, Esme. I hope in your dreams you can fly and you can come visit me in Cancun and we can go to a beach and hang out and have margaritas. Yes, Nas. I love Nas. I mean, Nas was fucking awesome. Did you ever listen to Nas's album with Damian Marley? Man, that is a fucking great album. So good. So powerful. The words, like the lyrics of that, the entire album is so freaking good. Well, this stream became really strange, didn't it? Because I meant to just go for like an hour and talk about Ezra Miller, but then it became like a let's chill and talk about music stream. And I love all you guys, so I just kind of stayed and like decided to talk to you. If I ruled the world, I'll be all by the sun. I never make it. Black diamonds and pearls. If I ruled the world. The Fugees are fucking amazing. Lauryn Hill, great. Love it. Love it. I love those kind of, I just love 90s music. My stock went up in your book. Aw, that's awesome. Darren, okay, job done. We brought her back off the edge. Good work, folks. Yeah, sorry guys. I was kind of like going off on a tangent. Thinking about all those things does that to me. Yeah, Wyclef. Wyclef was good. Wyclef was good. Wait, Bone? What's Bone? I don't know if I know Bone. I don't know if I know Bone. I'll have to look that up. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm very bad with names, so I don't know. Agreed, Hetty. Agreed. Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yes. 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, so much good music, you guys. But now it's all bullshit. Now it's all like turned into like, let's fucking like, auto-tune everything. Like I'm just so over auto-tune. Yeah, the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack is fucking amazing. I love it. I love the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack. It's so cool. I actually still have it, I think. I think I still have it. You really do. You really have to dig for good music. And that's one of the things that I really like about Spotify. Because they have like those recommended lists. So like once you find certain artists that you like, Spotify will recommend you like similar types of music, or you can like pick a song that you really, really like and you go to song radio. And that's how I discover all these like good songs now. Like for example, my favorite song right now, like I have like just random stuff that I find now that I really, really like. Like there's this song, and I wish I could play it for you guys without getting like completely claimed, but I can't. But there's a song, for example, it's called Matter of Time. It's Matter of Time by Vandalux. Like it's like, I don't know if you guys can read that. That's like one of my favorite songs right now. I don't know if we can read that. It's really good. It's a good song. But there's I just like I just like Spotify for that because they recommend certain musics that I really, really like. I'm trying to see if I can tell you guys about something else I like. But yeah, it's good. Spotify is good for that. Let me check the chat. Yeah, that's classic. Definitely check it out, John. But the song I like is called "It's Just a Matter of Time." It's really good. I have like that's how I find music now, just random stuff I like. I always do. I go back to 80s and like going back to the 80s. What's funny is like sometimes I listen to 90s music and then there's auto tune and I'm like, man, they used to do even auto tune better. Like, it's just like weird. It's weird that they used to do like everything better. Now it's like everything is shit. Yeah. Yeah, when singers could actually sing. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly me. That's exactly the song. It's the lyrics are it's just a matter of time before I lose my mind. That's literally me. That's why I like the song. But also it has a really good sax bit. It was like in the middle of the song. It was like this really, really nice saxophone. That's also true. There's absolutely phenomenal sounds nowadays that could have been made back then. Kind of a little, because electronic music has come a long way. But like, I mean, look at Daft Punk. They did stuff way back in the day, and they kind of like set that scene, you know. So sound's always been like that, but people are just experimenting with it more. Eminem's okay. I was like, I was a fan when I was like really young, but Eminem's kind of fucked up, like mentally speaking. I was like, what am I listening to? This dude's talking about killing his wife like half the time. Could you play the sax solo in Careless Whisper? I don't know if I could anymore because it's been years since I've played, but I think if I practice, it would come back to me. Yes. I think I could if I practiced. That's true. I think so too. They were more creative back then. I think so. All right. I think I'm going to call it, you guys. I love you guys, but I think I'm going to call it. It's late. I got to get to bed because I got the real BBC tomorrow in the morning, and I wasn't even planning on going live, but then I did. So, and I'm glad I did. I got to hang out with you guys and talk about Ezra Miller's crazy apology, non-apology, if you will, because it was a fucking apology, let's face it. But I'm sure before all this madness is over that Ezra is gonna get in trouble again. You mark my words. I don't think Ezra's not gonna get in trouble anymore. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks, Brick and Tina and Darren and everybody. John, thank you for being here. Thank you for Test Site. Thank you so much for your generosity, your super chats. Russell Hall, as always, it's good to see you. Thanks, Mina. Love you from Australia, says Mina. Heart to you as well. Thanks, Sakharov, for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for keeping me company and talking about the weird news that we are all continuously hearing about. Spike, have a good night, you guys. No radio voice. I just want to tell you all out there in Infinity Land that it is nighttime and Nina Infinity is going to be going to bed. So if you are going to be going to bed, I hope you have very sweet dreams. And I hope that at one point in time, we can all come out of this clown world together in a happier place far, far away where Ezra Miller doesn't throw shit and doesn't choke women all the time. So please make sure that you're smashing that like button and sharing the video that I drop. If I ever drop another video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye. Bye. I'll see you next time. Take care.